Here, share screen. We have 7 days, 4 hours, 32 minutes, and 46, 45, 44 seconds. And in the last 2 days, we have stayed up on top in our group, which is awesome. Super good. So let's keep it that way, right? If I win America's Favorite Teacher, which is many rounds from now, right? It's a whole process. Just your one vote is maybe a drop in the bucket, but a continual vote once a day might do the trick. I win $25,000, which I could buy a new car with, and a trip to Hawaii, which sounds insanely cool. And then I could also appear in Reader's Digest. And, oh, by the way, Bill Nye the Science Guy, yeah, that Bill Nye, will come do an assembly at my school if I win, which would be insane. That would be so awesome. So cast your vote. I've already cast my vote today. You can vote once every 24 hours. So within a 24-hour period, make your voice heard. Vote for me, please. There is an option to do like a donation vote. Please don't do that. I mean, if you're going to do a donation, maybe save it for like a bigger round. But right now, just use the free votes, right? You use one free vote per day. Maybe make a calendar, reminder or something. But don't feel like you have to do the donation vote to get more votes per day. I'm already in the lead and I'm doing great. So don't stress about it. And honestly, don't overdo it. Okay. If it comes time, maybe we do donation votes later in bigger rounds or whatever. But right now, literally, I would love your daily free vote. Okay. Please just, do that daily free vote. That would be awesome. Link in the description, link in the pinned comment, link on my bio, link on my social media, everywhere, right? You'll see the link lots of different places. But click the link and help me. And it's selfish of me to say that, right? But the more votes I get, the closer we get every day to potentially a very nice financial grant and a trip to Hawaii. And Bill Nye the Science Guy himself comes and does an assembly at my school, which would be sick. It would be so cool. Even just for that, right? Money aside or anything, but Bill Nye the Science Guy coming to my school sounds awesome. In the comments, if you're just joining us, in the comments, tell me if you voted. I'd love to know that people are supporting. So that's great. All right. So in the connections today, we're creating 4 groups of 4 with tissue, ring, Bigfoot, wheel, thermometer, horn, phone, organ, cell, Instagram, belt, dial, mirror, call, compound, and atom. Wow, these are all over the place. Okay, so let's see. A phone can ring. You dial. I want to dial someone. I want to phone someone. Phone a friend or call. I bet those are together. Yellow category. Awesome. Yeah, contact via telephone. To call, dial, phone, and ring. All right. Tissue. Hey, how's it going, Mr. K? Awesome. Very good to have you. Thermometer might go with... Okay, but I see cell and like tissue and organ and atom. These are like levels of like under the microscope, right? An organ's made of tissues. Tissues are made of cells. Cells are made of atoms. Right? Hey, Krista. Did you vote for me? Awesome. Yeah, come back anytime, right? BRB. You don't need to tell me where you're at. I just love that you guys are coming and supporting. Thanks for voting, right? I just think it's cool that we're, making a push. Just the free vote, right? Just click the one that says 1 free vote. That's perfect. Strengthen numbers, right? You don't have to pay for anything. Just strengthen numbers. Yeah, it's exactly what it was. Levels of biological organization. Atom, cell, organ, tissue. Maybe not in that order, but atom, cell, and then tissue, and then organ. Makes more sense. Okay, so let's think about... I feel like thermometer and mirror go together, but I don't know why. Wheel, horn, seatbelt, and mirror. Right? These are like car parts. Parts of a car. Nice. I guessed it. Let's see. Thermometer, Instagram, compound, and Bigfoot. Oh my gosh. Nobody would get that. Bigfoot, compound, Instagram, and thermometer has meter at the end. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Cristiano Ronaldo or Ronaldo? Like Brazilian Ronaldo? Nice. Okay, that was a great puzzle. We did that one pretty quick. Now we're moving on. We're going a little bit quickly today. I have a place to be not that long ago. You're back, Mr. K. Did you vote? Did you vote for me? I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting. If you guys are just joining and you're like, what the heck is he talking about voting? It's just simply because we are number one in our group. There's about 85, 86 teachers in our group, and they, in 7 days, they're going to weed out everybody except for the top 20 in my group, and then the top 10 in my group, and then the single person in the group, and hopefully it's me, and then they combine all the groups. So we take, many, many groups into just one single group. And maybe once we combine, I don't stand a chance. Who knows? I have no idea. But it would just be kind of fun to... Oh, did the audio cut out? Shoot. It sounds good to me the whole time. So maybe my internet connection here at the house is spotty at best. It's not great. Not super good. So, all right. So let's dive in. Let's do our mini crossword, right? We're here for the puzzles. So let's do puzzles. Good one. Nice. Good job. I don't know. It could be anything right there. Let's go on. Messages to the office staff. That sounds like memos. Exclamations accompanied by nervous gulps. Like yikes. Right? I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong there. Calculator key. There's a lot of calculator keys. Minus. Enter. We might have to come back to that. Blank Grand, the Vegas casino. Oh, MGM Grand. Pronoun pair. Pronoun pair. I don't know. What do you mean pronoun pair? I don't know what that means. In the midst of... Okay, so I think we're doing okay. I just wonder if this one's probably not correct. Okay. So knowing that we should just erase that one. Pronoun pair. Like he, him. People say, oopsie. People say he, him, right? So. Maybe like ho-hum. So, ho-hum. Not saying a word. Like mute. Not saying a word. I don't know. Sound of a sizzling steak. Okay, so sometimes they have these like onomatopoeias where you just like make the sound. Like what's the letter S, and it's ESS, or the sound of a sizzling steak sounds like S, right? So the SSS. Okay, exclamations accompanied by nervous gulped. I don't know if we got this right. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe it is, because look, calculator key minus, oh no. Okay, we goofed something up. Exclamation accompanied by nervous gulp. I wonder if we've got... Let's go back through the down one, see if we can... Pronoun pair, right? Oh, what are your pronouns? He, him, right? I would say that's correct. In the midst of, among, A-M-O-U, no, not you, A-M-O-N-G, so-so. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. It's not yeah, minus. Look at what we did. It wasn't mom. It wasn't oh. It was uh-oh. Yeah. Let's see. She, BNG, minus. Oh, you're just fine. Mr. K, good to have you. Krista, where'd you see colds? Oh, I didn't see that. All right, let's see. Good one. Ha! That's funny. I've never heard that one in a puzzle before. Ha! Message to the office staff, a memo. Uh-ohs. The exclamation accompanied by nervous gulps. Calculator key, the minus key. MGM Grand. Vegas Casino. Pronoun pair, he, him, she, her, they, them. In the midst of, among. So-so, ho-hum. Not saying a word. Mum. What do you mean, mum? I don't get that one. Not saying a word. Mum? I don't get that reference. And the sound of a sizzling steak. Just the S sound. That's great. Okay. And if you don't mind, when I go to do this puzzle specifically, literally just the Wordle, I tend to not get anybody's help. And so I know it sounds strange, but I just sort of want to like productively struggle through this one myself. And that's okay. So I'm going to pull up. I clicked it in the wrong area and I lost everything. There we go. Here we are. We're back. Maybe, let's see. Maybe in honor of that first puzzle, or the mini crossword, I'll say minus. No help at all. Interesting. Okay. And then I come up with like a non-intersecting word, a word that doesn't use any of those first 5 letters, like porch. Okay, we got the O. That's good. I haven't used the A, and I haven't used the Y in terms of vowels yet. Like... Oh, here's one. Blade. Blade. Okay, there is an L. There's a D and E, and it's in the right place. Hot dog. Is that enough non-intersecting words? I think we're okay. So what if it was like a D word? D-O... L... T-E... That's not a word. There's an E. Okay. I'm not really feeling that one. I wonder if it's the... We started with a D. What if it's L? L-O. It's got to be an O. So it's either L-O-D or D-O-L. You know? It's got to be one of those two because... Or you know what? That's not true. Okay? What if it was like D-O blank L-E? Like Doyle, that's a word. Well, it's a name. It's not a. So what can we put there? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm onto something here by going LOD. Oh, here's one. Oh. What about a G? Lodge. That's a word, right? L needs to go somewhere else. O stays there. D needs to move, and if L's there, it's got to be... I think it's lodge. Yes. Awesome. You know what? We do really well with this strategy of mine. We usually get it on the 4th. I've never got it on the 1st or 2nd, and that's not my plan. It's fine if I don't. You know, if I get super lucky once, maybe I will one day. But that's not my prerogative. My strategy first is to just come up with a word and then come up with 2 non-intersecting words that don't use any of the same letters. So really 15 letters that are only found in one time during those 3 words. And you know what? We did fine working on that one. That's cool. While I have you here, you guys that are watching after the Wordle, first. I'm currently first in my group of 85 or 86 or something like that. And then after a few rounds of voting, then they kind of wipe the slate clean and start over with voting and mix all the groups together. I forget when that happens. It's in a few weeks. It's in, I think it's at the end of March or something. And they join everybody all together from all the different groups. As far as I can tell, there are maybe right around 2,000 teachers. There's quite a few teachers. And I am just in one group, and I am number 1 in my group, which is awesome. And then they combine all the groups together. It might be, it might be your vote that pushes me into the next round, right? So do vote. You can vote every single day. They allow you to vote just once. And please use just the free vote, okay? Strength in numbers, right? Don't feel like you have to put in many votes, donating and stuff. That's not what I'm asking you to do. In fact, I'd rather, it goes to a good cause and stuff, but really I would rather that you just use that one single daily vote. Maybe put a reminder in your phone that you have to do that or something. But it would be better for my conscience if I knew that people weren't spending money on me. I don't do that. Okay. So the next puzzle is the Strands. And Strands is sort of like a word search, except that the words go not just up and down, left and right, diagonal. Your words are going to go every which way, right? It could go in kind of snaking around. So, and the theme, the funny thing about the theme is that you don't really figure out what the theme is until the end, right? Until you've kind of uncovered the true meaning of the theme. Like today, it's living large. This could be like large animals, like whales, or I don't know. I'm going to keep my ears open, see if I can come up with that. And if you start to see one, I'd love to see it in the comments. Feel free to chime in. I would love to see what you have to say about them too. So living large, and then there are 8 words, which means there's one spangram that goes like up and down or left and right that crosses all the way across. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's quite a few words in here. They're probably all like maybe 6 or 7 letters long, right? So they're going to take up quite a bit less space because there's more words. The puzzle, it's fun because the puzzle is the same size every time, just different letters, and they all arrange differently. I love looking at corners first, like an ER. While I was saying that, I noticed this one, SUGAR, sugar. Boot, no, that's not part of it. Living large. Cheese. Oh, cheese is one of them. Living large what does that have to do with cheese? Or what does cheese have to do with living large? Is it like large portions? Or like if you have lots of money, then you indulge in cheese? Caviar? What else would be living large? There I see the word sugar again. Why do we see the word sugar twice? I see putter, setter, suffer. I'm having a hard time uncovering the true meaning of this Strands puzzle. I saw the word sugar twice in here. Why are there sugar here and sugar here? But that's not the answer, right? Is that just a coincidence? Bride. I see the word food. I'm confuzzled about this one. Should we use the hint? Maybe we use the hint. All right. Bird? Living large. Big bird. Oh, wait. Big cheese. Big bird. Big... Big spender. See, once you get it, it starts flowing, right? FF is very suspicious. That's got to be something. Big... Oh, here's one. Big stuff. That's got to be the spangram. There it is. Big stuff. Big spender. Big cheese. Big bird. Big... Bigfoot. Big picture. Big picture. Big... There's two more, so it's probably like up here, down here, maybe. Big break. I'm always waiting for my big break. Big... Gues? Oh, yeah, it is. Big league. Whoops. Come on. Big leagues. Yeah. We made it to the big leagues. Living large. Big spender. Big cheese. Big bird. Big foot. Big picture. Big leagues. We made it to the big leagues. And big break. And then the spangram. Big stuff. Awesome. Oh, it's so funny with that spangram. It's like you don't really fully understand what the puzzle means until it's all the way unwrapped. And this one I really had to unwrap. Yeah. I love that. Okay. If you're just joining. So cast your vote. I would love your vote. There's many rounds of voting. This is not like the end all be all. I am in first place in my group, which is really neat. I was in first place yesterday and today too. This is really cool. Couple of great people I was running next to. Right, I'll just show you real quick. So currently first in the group. These two other people, Kiki Powell and Elizabeth. Elizabeth is an art teacher. Kiki Powell, she is an elementary school teacher, and they just look, they're awesome teachers. It sounds so fun to be in their class. I would love to be in their classes. They have great big dreams for what their school, what their programs should look like and stuff. I think that's really awesome. So, yeah, really neat. Really neat. So, yeah, right now I'm in first place in our group, and I would love to keep it that way so that, great things can happen. Awesome. Let's do the letterbox. Okay, so letterbox. We got 12 letters all the way around here. And we're trying to, today we're trying to solve it in 5 words. Let's see. And one word links to the next by the first letter of the second one, the last letter, right? They link together. You can't use 2 letters on the same side, which makes it a little bit tricky. But we've got, let's see, O, S, and Y, M, P, and G, W, H, and R, A, U, and T. Let's see. Off the cuff, I saw stormy, but then we end up on a Y, which is a little tricky to start a word with a Y. So maybe let's remember the word stormy. I think ending on a Y might be a little tricky, so let's erase that. O and S are on the same side, so we can't do that. There's tricky little rules about this. Sure it is. How about aghast? Aghast is a word. There you go. And then that leads us to the T. Oh, I can't do MP. I was going to do trumpet. Oh, there's no E. Ooh, how is there no E? Yuck. There's no L. I think trow is a word, isn't it? Yeah. And then we end up with W. W could go. wasps. That leads us to the S. And the S we could go some. Oh, duh. We just say Y, M-Y, right? My. Easy. Too short. No! No, we can't do my. It's too short. I can't do MP. There's no I. I could say surimi. I can't just say my. That's funny. Smug. And then I just need the Y. So how about guy? There we go. Yeah, we did it in 4 words, 4 plays. Right? Easy. We had to do it in 4. Or we had to do it in 5, so we did it in 4. No, we did it in 5. Yeah, we did it in 5. A couple of shorter words, right? Aghast, trow, wasps, smug, and guy. That worked just fine. Okay. Ooh, that's weird. Look at that. There we go. You see that I'm in the running for America's favorite teacher. I hope you vote for me. That would be really fun. I'm well on my way in this first group. They don't reset the votes until about the 3rd round, 4th round. So we're in the running, and we're making good headway. So very cool. All right. So the connections puzzle today. Create 4 groups of 4. I came up with call, dial, phone, and ring, all words for contact via telephone. Levels of biological organization, not in this order. Atom, cell, organ, and tissue. Really, in order, it would be atom, cell, tissue, and organ. But close enough. Parts of a car. There's the belt, the horn, the mirror, and the wheel. I actually had a belt replaced not that long ago. Sweet kid in the auto shop class, right? If kids will, join up and take upon themselves some jobs at the auto shop. They have this car club, and we took it in, and I took it in, and he said, "Oh, that's easy fix, right? I just needed like my belt tightened, the serpentine belt tightened." It was a fine belt, right? It just had, it was looser or whatever. And as he was loosening this bracket, the bolt snapped off, and he went, "Oh no!" And we called over my friend, the auto shop teacher, and basically a quick 20-minute job turned into like a 3-hour job because we had to take my alternator off, and it was this whole thing. Oh, it was this whole thing. But belt, I appreciate the belts in my car. I appreciate the horn in my car too, even though it sounds like a go-kart. It's got the wussiest kind of sound. Mirrors, man, you need mirrors for a car. More and more you need a backup camera too. Just keep yourself safe out there. And of course the wheel, right? 5 wheels on a car. There's a steering wheel and then 4 rubber tires too. And then ending with units of measurement. I would have not gotten this myself, so I'm glad that it was the 4th category. Bigfoot, units of measurement. So ending with units of measurement. Big foot, pound, Instagram, and thermometer, meter. Oh my gosh. I was so proud of my photography kids today. We were talking about, how camera works and all that. And I had the kids, it was like a quiz. It wasn't actually like a graded quiz, but I was like, hey, how would you do if this was a quiz? And they were shouting out the answers left and right. I was so proud of them. And I said, okay, what happens when you hold the shutter button halfway down, right? Not all the way down or you take a picture, but halfway down, what does it do? And most of them knew, oh yeah, it focuses the image. Now, caveat, it focuses the image if you're in autofocus. And then I go, well, what's the other thing it does? And then I'll go, what? There's something else that oh yeah, it shows that little like measurement thingy, and nobody can ever come up with the word. And I said, well, you're real close. Yes, It starts with an M, and then some kid in the back goes, meter, it's the meter. And I'm always proud of them for coming up with that. My photography class is really kind of my bread and butter. I teach, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections of that intro to photography class. I teach one section of Photo 2. It's more of the advanced class. And by the way, 2 of those sections are concurrent enrollment class. The Photo 1 class you can take as a concurrent enrollment class. Higher standards as a written portion. I hold them to college level expectations and different assignments and stuff. But essentially, you do high school work but get college credit for it. It's awesome. It's so awesome. What a great opportunity, concurrent enrollment. Talking about the meter. That's what made me think of that. Great. All right. Good one. Ha! Messages to the office staff. Memos. Uh-ohs. Exclamations accompanied by nervous gulps. Uh-oh. Calculator key minus. The MGM Grand, the Vegas Casino. Pronoun pair. He, him, she, her, they, them, that kind of thing. In the midst of, among. So-so, ho-hum. Not saying a word. I don't understand that one, not saying a word. What does that mean, mum? Like mumble? Maybe mumble. What do they mean by just mum? I don't get that reference. Sound of a sizzling steak. I'm going to look that up real quick. Why does mum mean silent? Mum's the word, means keep silent or keep quiet. Mum in Middle English means silent. May be derived from the mummer who acts without speaking. I remember back growing up there was the mummers in the parade. Is that what that means? Is that the mummers? Yeah, the New Year's Day celebration in Philadelphia. We used to go to the mummers parade. The term mummer comes from German meaning to masquerade, to pantomime, or to costume. Well, I mean, to pantomime, someone's miming, they're not saying a word. Maybe that's where it comes from. Huh. Interesting. That's a new one. Okay, well, they often put little 3-letter words, almost like filler words. So maybe that's it. It's interesting. All right. We did great on the Wordle today. I started with minus, which did not help us at all. And then I tried a non-intersecting word, a word that doesn't use any of those 5 letters. And that was porch. And the O in porch helped us out. It was in the right place even. So then I came up with a third non-intersecting word, which gave us the A and the E as the 2 remaining vowels. I mean, besides Y, I guess, but Y tends to just tag along sometimes. And lodge. So a rearranging blade, the L could go maybe at the 3rd or the 4th, but more likely, if the D didn't go at the 3rd, maybe the D started the letters, and I was rearranging letters, and I came up with lodge. Yep. Very cool. Okay. The next one, Strands. Gotta love the Strands puzzle. You've got to love it. Cool. Okay. Today's theme, living large. And I'm thinking, what does that mean, living large? It has to do with big things, big stuff. See the spangram, big stuff going from top to bottom, or bottom to top. Big leagues, playing with the big boys. Big foot. Big break, waiting for my big break. Big picture, big bird, big cheese, and big spender. Hey there, big spender. And then our letterboxed, we had to solve it in 5 words, and that's precisely what we did. I came up with some shorter words, and we did great on it. So the word aghast has an H in it. I was trying to get rid of the H. Aghast. And then aghast led us to trow. And the W, I said wasps. And good thing I put the S on the end because we needed that for the word smug. And then I just needed the Y at the end. So I used the word guy. What a guy. What a guy. The free vote, right? So if you go to the page, it takes you here. It says, I'm currently number 1. That's awesome. Then you hit vote. You have to verify that you're a real human being by verifying a Facebook account. Now, I get it. Not everyone has a Facebook account. So do vote if you have a Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook, right? My kids in my class were like, Miller, do you think they're like 90 years old or something? No, I don't think you're 90 years old. But the younger generation, not a lot of them have Facebook. But if you would like to put the votes in, you just go right here to 1 vote. I don't need the paid votes. Please don't do, the pay to win paid votes. I don't want that. I would much rather strengthen numbers that we just once a day, every day, put in a single free vote. And hopefully, get tons of votes. So that would be awesome. You guys are great. If you end up paying for a vote, again, please don't. But if you do, it benefits the Planetary Society. So a portion of the proceeds from the donation go to the Planetary Society, which is really cool. I was reading about them. They have you can actually read about them if you go to the support page, and it even tells you about the donations. So that's pretty cool. It's a good cause. It's a really good cause. So yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks for a great stream today. Fun puzzles, really good puzzles today. Anyway, you guys are awesome, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.